Piano-Play-It.Com.
Hi, welcome back to Piano-Play-It.com. I'm David, and today's piano lesson is dedicated to the piano keyboard. We're going to tell the directions of the keyboard, and then I'm going to show you how to orient yourself on the keyboard. Later on, we're going to name the piano keys names so that we can be able to communicate. So when I tell you I expect you to press on a certain note, you'll be able to do so in a flash. Let's start. Let's view at the keyboard, as you can see. And first thing we have to know is where we go up in the keyboard and where we go low. And what does it mean? When we go to the right, so if you're sitting along with me like this, and we go to the right, we go up. The higher we go, the notes get higher and thinner. It sounds like this. Okay? So if we're gonna sing it, it's gonna sound like this. You see how high I go? And if we go down, we get a thick voice and lower voice. So, so that's low, alright? Some people are getting confused with what's high and what low. High is to the right, left is lower. Good! So now that we know the directions, we can learn the names of the piano keys. Okay, the lowest note on the piano keyboard is A. It's a white key and it's A. Here's A. Okay? The next key to the right is B. C. D. E. F. You guessed it, G. And then we go to A again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. It's handy to know the names of the keys forward and backward. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A and A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Because sometimes we just go backwards on the piano, it's handy to know. Let's see. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Alright. Now that we know the names of the white keys, we can learn how to orient ourselves with the black keys. As you can see, the black keys are divided to two groups. A group of 2 keys and a group of 3 keys. That can help us to orient ourselves. For example, if you look at this key is called A, and it stands here between 2 black keys and a white key in the group of 3 keys. A is here. Next to the A is D. And here's C. C is a handy note to know as well. It is found on the left side of the group of 2. So we have A here on the right of the 2 keys and on the left of the 1 key in the group of 3, and C on the left side of the 2 keys. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, so now we know how to orient ourselves on the piano with the black keys. I'd like to ask a question. How many C's we have? Let's have a look. The first C on the piano, the lowest C, is on the left to the first group of 2 keys. It's here. 1. Let's look for another C. Here, there's 1, 2. 2 keys. That's the second C. This one is the third C. We continue. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is the last C. We don't have here a group of 2 keys, but you can trust me that if we continued, it would be there. So we have 8 Cs. 8 Cs on the piano. 8 octaves. What is an octave? An octave is the range between one C and the other, or let's say between one note and the other note on a higher register. So you actually play the same note, only higher. Next, we're going to discuss middle C. Middle C is the C which is found in the middle of the piano. Let's see. It's here. Okay? It's just right there in the middle. Above the middle C is the higher register. We got higher, remember? And under it is the lower register. So let's have a short summary of what we've learned. When we go higher at the piano, we go to the right. When we go lower, we go to the left. The keys are named after the letters of the ABC, starting from A, which is the lowest key on the piano. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And we can go also backwards. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. And then we've learned how to orient ourselves with the black keys. We realized we have a group of 2 black keys and 3 black keys. And that the A is found here, right in the middle of the group of the 3, on the right side of the group of 2, and left to the group of the 1. I showed you we have 8 octaves on the piano. We basically have 8 Cs on the piano. And by the way, the piano has 88 keys. That's important to know as well. The middle C is our middle point on the piano. It is found here. When we go to the right, we go to the higher register, and when we go to the left, we go to the lower register. And that's our piano keyboard lesson. I see you in the next lesson of Piano-Play-It.com. I'm David. Bye bye. Piano-Play-It.com. Piano-Play-It.com.